Next article is thermoelectricity. Now here, it is a combination of two words, thermo and electricity. Electricity by using therm. Therm means heat, temperature. It is called as thermoelectricity. So here, we know that when electric current is passed through resistor, electric energy is converted into thermal energy. We learn the heating effect of electric current. In 10th standard also you learn. 11th standard also you already learn. Means when we pass current through conductor, it gets heated. Means electric energy is converted into heat. Now can we do the reverse? The reverse process means heat into electricity. Yes, you know that we can pass electricity into, means electricity is converted into heat. But the reverse process is heat into electricity. This is possible and this is called as thermoelectric effect, and it is first time discovered by Seebeck. So it is also called as Seebeck effect. Now let's see what exactly it is. So Seebeck effect. Seebeck effect is a production of an electromotive force, means EMF, basically electricity, and consequently the electric current in a loop of material consisting at least two dissimilar conductor when two junctions are maintained at two different temperature. Means two dissimilar conductor we are taking. So this is the first one, this is second one. So this is junction 1 and this is junction 2. When they are maintained at two different temperature, means here it is cold and here it is hot. They are maintained at two different temperature. Then EMF is produced here, or the current is passed through it, and it is called as Seebeck effect. So this EMF is called as thermo EMF because it is produced because of the temperature difference. The pair of this dissimilar material which forming a junction is called as thermocouple, and the pair of these two metal is called as thermocouple. Now let's see some example of the thermocouple. The first thermocouple you can see in a diagram, and it is antimony bismuth. One material is antimony, another material is bismuth. This is thermocouple, you can see in a diagram. So simple diagram also I can draw here. So this is first material and this is second material. So let I consider this is antimony and this is bismuth. I consider this is a hot junction and this is cold junction. You can see here this is a heating junction, means this junction we are heated. So this one, and this junction we place in ice, means this is a cold junction. Now here, when we maintain these two junctions at different temperature, then current flows through this, and it is, this current is called as means EMF is generated, thermo EMF. Now here, the direction of the current we have to remember, and that you can remember by ABC rule. Now what is ABC? A means antimony, B means bismuth, and C means cold junction. So at cold junction, antimony to bismuth, current is flowing like this. At cold junction, current is antimony to bismuth. So you can see here. So here also, this is a cold junction. So here the current is antimony to bismuth. So this is the direction of the current. So this is the first thermocouple. You can remember the direction of the current also. And this is the galvanometer, is the current detecting device here. Now second thermocouple we can consider here, and it is copper iron. So again, copper means Fe, iron, sorry, copper means Cu and iron means Fe. So see here. So this is a Cu and this is Fe. So I can consider this is a hot junction and this is cold junction. Now here, in which direction the current flows, that you can remember by a word hot coffee. At hot junction, copper to Fe. Copper to Fe. This is the direction of the current. You can see here, this is a hot junction. So this is copper and this is Fe. So copper to Fe. Hot junction. Cu to Fe. So coffee. Basically, you can remember the word hot coffee for this thermocouple to remember the direction of the current.